We're good? Alright. Okay. I'm Joe. I'm the mechanic.
Joe E. Mechanic.
I've got 15 years or so under my belt. Most of my mechanic knowledge history has been transmission rebuilding, repairs, that kind of stuff. I have done a few projects on the side. Most of my personal projects were Fox Body Mustangs, V8, 5-liter, rear-wheel drive. Yeah, I had planned to do a project car for quite some time. My only real stipulations when I was looking for a project car was rear-wheel drive, manual transmission. Rear-wheel drive cars are, to me, a lot simpler to make consistent power with.
I'm Justin and I'm Joe's brother-in-law. For this series, I'm going to be handling more of the filming and the editing.
Justin. Cameron. Mary.
And stuff like that. We should introduce the car that we're going to be working on.
Cut to some footage. Through the shop that I currently work at, I picked up a all-original 1992 Mazda Miata MX-5, 1.6 liter 5-speed manual car. It had some maintenance issues that the original owner deemed too expensive to perform on the car. He was ready to send it to the scrapyard. I picked it up for $500. The brake line from the master cylinder to the rear brakes rusted out right under the firewall. And that brake line had blown out. The rear brakes were non-existent. The pads were completely gone. The rotors were rusted down to a super thin material. So before we started filming, I replaced the clutch. I completed entire rear brake replacement. Pads, rotors, calipers, flex lines all got replaced with stainless steel braided lines, and the hard lines all got bent up with new steel lines, flare fittings. In talking to each other, we kind of decided, hey, why don't we turn this into a just dedicated project car, try to get some fun track days out of it, turn it into more of a race car.
Right after that was when we thought we should film this. So the series is called Track to Track.
Yeah, this car, the original owner had deemed it for the trash, and now we're hoping to make it fairly capable on the track, as Miatas were very known for.
Is that a joke?
Kind of. We've got a plan for the car on paper, but we don't want to give away all the details right away. We're gonna try to focus on fairly easy add-ons, kind of simple stuff like what you guys might be able to do at home in your garage, and then kind of later on in the build series, we'll increasingly get the repairs to kind of come up in difficulty. We're not a big company. We don't have a whole bunch of sponsors. We're not just going to make some massive orders from part supply places.
We're going to try to do what we can ourselves.
Definitely. But when it comes to like bodywork and structural welding, like we'll definitely outsource that kind of stuff.
What we decided to do is break it up into kind of a conventional season structure. So we're gonna have seasons, we don't know how many yet.
Season finale episodes are going to be set aside for a big repair or a large performance add-on that, again, we're kind of keeping under wraps.
Instead of just rushing through everything in a time lapse, we're gonna slow it down a little bit so you can actually follow along.
I will give as much instruction as to what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how we're doing it as I can.
And in every episode, we're gonna cover 3 items or 3 tasks.
3 things, yeah.
3 things.
Yeah, we'll probably try to stick with 1 performance modification, 1 aesthetics modification, and then another one that may just be part of the restoration. Like if we find a damaged component or a rusty component or something that needs to be restored or repaired, but mainly focusing on what we're doing to upgrade the car and turn it kind of more from a bone stock Miata that it was when we got it to the track car that we're building this series for.
1 episode every 3 weeks.
Keep in mind this is a 26-year-old car, so finding parts, some stuff could be very specific. That 3 weeks gives us enough time to acquire all the parts, order anything new. If we're doing some big modifications, that kind of stuff, some of it takes quite a bit of time that would happen behind the scenes, right? If you guys like the idea of our build series, or you want to follow along, subscribe to our page. Give us some comments, what you guys want to see us do in the future. If you guys have any questions as well, feel free to ask, comment, and we'll do our best to give a proper answer or get back in a timely fashion.